Today we are learning Cardan's method. The question is x cube minus 15x minus 126 equals to 0. So to solve Cardan's equation, you are supposed to write first of all solution, then you will write the given equation as it is, x cube minus 15x minus 126 equals to 0 and mark it as equation 1. Now you will write let x equals to u to the power 1 by 3 plus v to the power 1 by 3. Mark this as equation 2. After that you will write cubing both sides. Then you will cube x cube. You will write here x cube equals to a plus b whole cube, which will be u to the power 1 by 3 whole cube a cube plus v to the power 1 by 3 whole cube a cube plus b cube plus 3 ab, that is u to the power 1 by 3 v to the power 1 by 3, and then in bracket u to the power 1 by 3 plus v to the power 1 by 3. Clear? Now in next line you will write or x cube equals to, here 3 cancel, it will be u plus v plus 3 u to the power 1 by 3 v to the power 1 by 3. This part you have assumed as x, u to the power 1 by 3 plus v to the power 1 by 3. So you will write here x. Now you will take everything on the left hand side and write. So you will write or x cube minus 3 u to the power 1 by 3 v to the power 1 by 3 minus within bracket u plus v equals to 0. Mark this as equation 3. See here, when you are writing equation 3, there will be a x. Now here I have written equation 3 and I have written equation 1. Okay, so now you will write comparing equation 1 and 3. What do you get? In place of x cube is written, so these are same. Now in place of 3 u to the power 1 by 3 v to the power 1 by 3 x, you have in the question 15x minus and minus. So here you will write minus 3 u to the power 1 by 3 v to the power 1 by 3 x equals to minus 15x. From here both sides your minus sign will be cancelled. 3 ones are 3, 3 fives are 15. X gone. U v whole to the power 1 by 3. Clear? Now you will shift this power 1 by 3 to the other side of the equal to. So the power here is 1 by 3. When it will cross equal to, it will become 5 cube. uv equals to 5 cube, which is 5 5s are 25 and 25 5s are 125. 125. Now you have got the value of uv, which is 125. Now see the next part here, minus with minus and 126 is here and u plus v is written here. So you will compare these two parts. It will be minus within bracket u plus v equals to minus 126. It will be minus 126. Now minus and minus sign cancel both sides. So you will get u plus v equals to 126. Now you have got the value of sum of terms and you have got the value of product of terms. So now you will form an equation in t, quadratic equation in t, which will be t square. Now see here, you are forming a quadratic equation in t square, so you will write t square minus t, then you will write what? Sum of roots plus product of roots, which is equals to 0. Now in next line you will write or then t square minus t. What is your sum of roots? U plus v. So you will write here what? U plus v. Then plus. After that product of roots. So what is the product of root? uv. Product of root is denoted by uv. So you will write uv here and then equal to 0. Clear? Now see here. I have written the equation here on top. T square minus t, u plus v plus uv equals to 0. The values I have written in the side here. U plus v is 126 and uv is 125. So now I will put these values in the equation. That will be or t square minus t u plus v. What is u plus v? 126. So I will write here 126 plus uv. What is uv? 125. So I will write 125 equals to 0. Now see here, in this quadratic equation you have, in place of product you have 125. So your product is how much? 125, and in sum you have 126. So you have sum 126. Now see here, you have to split 126 in such a way that if they are added plus. Why plus? Because the sign in front of the product term is plus. So you have to write here plus. Now you have to split 126 in such a way that their addition will give you 126, and if you multiply those two terms you get product 125. So if you write 1 plus 125 will give you 126. 1 into 125 will give you 125. 125 ones are 125 and 125 plus 1 is 126. Clear? So now in place of, in the next line you write or t square minus t. Here in place of 126 you will write 1 plus 125 close bracket plus 125 equals to 0. Clear? Now you will split the bracket. You write t square, then minus. This t will multiply both the terms inside the bracket. So it will be t ones are t, minus into plus minus. Now minus into plus minus, t into 125, 125 t. Clear? Then you will write plus 125 as it is equals to 0. Clear? Now from here you will take common these two lines. What will be common here? Or t will be common here. T minus 1. Clear? And here how much? You will take minus 125 common. Then what is it? Minus went outside, that means plus will remain here. Plus into minus is minus. 125 went outside, so remaining is t. Then minus. Minus into minus is plus. 125 is outside, so what is there inside? 1 equals to 0. Clear? Now in next line you will write or. What is the bracket? T minus 1. Here also t minus 1. You will write one time. T minus 1. Then the other bracket. That will be t minus 125 equals to 0. Done. Now what we'll do? We'll write or t minus 1 equals to 0. Either this or it will be t minus 125 equals to 0. Then you get the value of t equals to 1, and from here you get the value of t equals to 125. Are we done? No. Why? Because we have found the values in t, but our equation was in uv. So when you wrote the quadratic equation in t, you had u plus v in your equation. So you have to find your answer also in u plus v. So you have got two values of t, one is 1, one is 125. There were u and v. So you can consider any of the two, u and v, as t. So I can write t equals to u equals to 1. Now as I have considered u as 1, then the other root I will consider as v. That I will write as t equals to v equals to 125. Now see here, I have written the value of u and v here at the top. Now we will write from equation 2. From equation 2. What was our equation 2? X equals to u to the power 1 by 3 plus v to the power 1 by 3. This was your equation 2. Now in equation 2, as you have written, this is equation 2. You will put the values of u and v here in this equation. So you will write or, then give one comma, then you will write x equals to u. What is your u? 1. 1 to the power 1 by 3 plus, then v. What is v? 125. 125 to the power 1 by 3. When you are writing the power, you are giving a bracket. If you don't want to give a bracket, that is also okay, but I think you should give a bracket, because if you don't give bracket, you will get confused, right? So give a bracket. Now 1 to the power 1 by 3 is 1 plus 125, which is 5 cube. 5 cube whole bracket 1 by 3. So this power 1 by 3 and power 3 cancel. You will get what? 1 plus 5, which is equals to 6. Clear? So now you have got one of your root. You have got one of your root. Now the other two roots are left. So how you will find out? This is x equals to, okay, or x equals to, or comma x equals to, or comma x equals to. This way you have to write. So this is one of your root. One of the root is this, that is x equals to 6. Now you will write x equals to u to the power 1 by 3 plus v to the power 1 by 3. How to find the other two roots? Now in the next root you will multiply with omega here, omega, and here with v you will multiply omega square. So this is your second root, okay, and the third root you will write what? You will write omega square u to the power 1 by 3 plus omega v to the power 1 by 3. Clear? Now how to find the value of omega? That I will tell. Now to find omega, you have to consider an equation in x square. So you write x square plus x plus 1 equals to 0. Now you have to solve this quadratic equation to find the value of omega. How? You will use the formula here, which is x equals to minus b plus minus root under b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Clear? Now how will you find a, b, c? So the coefficient with x here, the first one will be your a, the coefficient here will be your b, and this number 1 is your c. Nothing is here, that means 1 is here. nothing is here, that means 1 is here, right? So the value of A, B and C are 1. Now you will put in this equation the values. That will be minus 1 plus minus root under 1 square minus 4 into 1 into 1, right, whole divided by 2 into 1. This is your 1, right? So in next line it will be minus 1 plus minus root under what? 1 minus 4 whole divided by 2. Now see here, root under 1 minus 4. This is imaginary solution. So it will be equals to how much? Root under minus 3. So it is how much? Root under 3i. Iota. Why iota? Because root under minus 1's value is I. Now see here. If it is becoming confusing, you will rub this part. Here, you will write equals to, you know that root under minus 1. This whole value is I into root under 3. When you multiply this, cross check. Root under into root under will be root under. Minus 1 into 3 will be minus 3. So this is the same thing that I have written here. Now this value, as you know, is what? I, and this is your root 3. Clear? So now in next line here, what you will write? You will write minus 1 plus minus root under, see here, you have got root under 1 minus 4 I into root 3. So here you will write root 3i. I will be outside the root, right? Whole divided by 2. Now this is the value of your x or x equals to, right? This way, this is x. So 2. This value within the box, this is your omega and omega squares value. Plus minus 2 signs are here. So if you separate this part, I am rubbing this, right? So if you separate this part, x equals to minus 1 plus root 3i by 2. So this value will be, you can consider as omega. Clear? Now omega square, the other value you have to consider, that will be minus 1 minus root 3i by 2. This is your omega square and the above one is omega. Clear? Now the two values you have found. Now come back to your equation. You have what? X equals to omega u to the power 1 by 3 plus omega square v to the power 1 by 3. Clear? Now see here, when you were solving previously, you had u equals to how much? 1. V equals to, you had found 125. Clear? Now you have got u and v value. You have got omega and omega square value. So all this value you will put in this equation 2, I think, which you had marked earlier in the beginning of the question, and then solve. So you will write or x equals to omega. What is your omega? Minus 1 by 2 plus how much? Root 3 by 2 I, give one bracket here, then u. U is your 1 to the power 1 by 3 plus omega square. What is your omega square? Minus 1 by 2 minus root 3I by 2, then V. What is your V? 125 whole to the power how much? 1 by 3, right? See here, when I have written omega's value, I have just separated the denominator. It was whole by 2, I have written by 2 plus by 2. No other difference, right? Equals to, now in next line, or x equals to, see here, x equals to 1. 1 to the power anything is always 1. So this part no need to write. This bracket also will get removed now. You will write minus 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2I plus, now here in this bracket you will write minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2I, and then here 125, which is 5 cube. So you will write what? 5 cube whole to the power 1 by 3. So now in next line you will write minus 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2I minus, plus within bracket minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2I, and then cube and 1 by 3 cancel, so it will be 5, right? Now in next line minus 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2I plus within bracket, now this 5 will multiply and this bracket will also vanish, right? So plus into minus will be what? Minus 5 will go to multiply here inside, so it will be 5 by 2. Then plus into minus, minus 5 into root 3, 5 root 3 by 2I. Clear? Yeah, this way. Equals to, now see here, minus 5 by 2 minus 1 by 2. It will be minus 6 by 2. Minus 5 root 3 by 2I and plus root 3 by 2I. It will be minus 5 minus 1 4 root 3I by 2. Now 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So what do you get? You get equals to minus 3 minus 2 root 3I x, or right. So this is the value of x. Now see here, I have written the value of x here. So this is one of the root, right? Now to find the other root you have to change omega and omega square and multiply in that equation. So to save time, what you will do? Similarly you will write, similarly x equals to find the third root, right? Third root, what you will do? You will write this as it is, minus 3 minus 2 root 3I, and this is your third root. So the sign in front of the imaginary number where there is a I, the term with iota, in front of that term's sign you will change. What you will do? You will change. So if it is minus as you have found, you will put plus. So this is the other root. No need to solve. You will just see the second root. Your first root was x equals to 6, right? Then you continued solving. You found the second root here with minus. So to find the third root, you can carry on solving. And if you carry on solving, then you can find. like the equation 2 where you had u to the power 1 by 3 plus v to the power 1 by 3, there you had multiplied with omega and omega square. So you change that. So if it is like this, x equals to omega square u to the power 1 by 3 plus omega v to the power 1 by 3, right? So to find the third root, you have to place omega square and omega in the opposite places and then carry on solving. Now to save time and not do this, what you will do, you will write similarly x equals to minus 3. Wherever the imaginary part iota term is there, you will change that sign and then write. So this is your third root. So the three roots are, first we found x equals to 6, then second we found how much? X equals to minus 3 minus 2 root 3i, and the third root we have found x equals to minus 3 plus root 3i. So this is your answer, and this completes your Cardan's method type 1 question. Thank you. Please like, subscribe and comment in the video.